No, 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 no.
I still want to know who signed off on this bull.
Happy to have you.
This is her son.
Hi, you're famous.
Am I?
No, baby, no. No, baby.
Flex Alexander playing Michael Jackson in Man in the Mirror is something that the internet refuses to let die. For a lot of people, especially younger viewers, Flex is not remembered first as the guy from One-on-One, or the dancer, or the comedian, or the actor with a real career. He is remembered as the man who played Michael Jackson in that VH1 movie where the makeup looked like a crime scene. And on Dion Cole's Funny Knowing You podcast, Flex finally got to explain how that happened.
Then I do Brooklyn South, Stephen Bochco, David Milch, did scenes with Mos Def. Then, and I can do all of that. But the only thing you motherfuckers want to talk about is Michael Jackson movie, which was bad. But
Let's get to it. Shit, fuck it.
I figure let's just jump into it. You know what I mean?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
I was about to ask you about.
I know you was waiting for
About to ask you about your cousins and them and bullshit a little bit longer, but yeah, let's get to this.
Yeah, man.
Why Flex? When they put the makeup on Flex,
It was too late. I was there already. I was there already.
put the makeup on. When you saw them come with the wig, Flex.
No, when I was in the
I would have
trailer-
ran out the door. I was like, what? Y'all putting that on me, nigga? Like, what? Who am I, a magician, nigga? Like, dog, when did you go,
let me
this
tell you
is
what
not a
happened.
good idea, Flex?
The funny thing is, Flex knew it sounded crazy from the beginning. He said he was hesitant about playing Michael Jackson because he is 6 feet 4 inches and dark skinned. That alone should have made everyone in the room pause. Michael Jackson was not 6 feet 4 inches. He did not have Flex's build. And by the era the movie was covering, he obviously did not have Flex's complexion. So even before the makeup, the casting already had people fighting uphill. But then the check came.
Let me tell you what happened.
The Michael movie. God damn it, go.
Let me tell you
Talk
what
to us
happened.
about
And
shit.
I've told this story, but this is what happened, right? So,
Yes.
and you gotta put in the.
I want to hear it.
You gotta put in the mindset.
Man, let me sit up.
At
All right,
that
go.
time, what was it? 2000. Can you look it up real quick? When Man in the Mirror came out? Can you look it up? Might have been 2006 or 7, somewhere around. So you gotta think about it. At that time, it was not this. There was, the technology. So at that time, I'm not looking at it like, oh man, this is fucked up. You know what I mean? They call me first. I go meet them at VH1. Meet the director, the producers. I didn't read nothing. I'm just talking to them. What was it? Who?
Came out in 1987.
No, it wasn't 87. No, the movie.
The movie.
Called Man in the Mirror. I was like, I damn sure ain't doing it in 87.
I'm like,
But I was 17.
Yeah.
I go have a meeting. I talk to them. They just ask me questions about him. 2004. Okay. They just ask me questions about him. Just I love Mike. I knew Mike. I met Mike. My wife was close with the family. So. To me, I'm like, oh man, this is great. But in my mind, I'm still like, yo, I'm 6'4". Like, you sure you want me to do this? And I'm chocolate. I leave the interview. I lie to you not. End of the week, I get a call. Hey man, they want to make you an offer. I'm like, really? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. No, they want to make you an offer. I'm like, are they serious? They're like, yeah, this is what they want to pay you. I'm like, okay, they serious. So at the time, I'm just like, oh, okay, boom, nice check, whatever. But the way it was sold was that at that time, it was sold to me the way this movie now is today.
Flex was told the production had the rights to Michael Jackson's music. That made it sound official, serious, prestigious, like maybe this was going to be a proper Michael Jackson biopic. It was shot in Canada and came out during a very sensitive period in Jackson's life, shortly before his criminal trial was set to begin. And once production started, things got worse.
When I did walk in the trailer, they had a prosthetic nose sitting there. I was like, I'm not wearing that. And then I wanted to get my makeup artist, Merce Arsenault. I wanted Merce to be there. And she did a one-on-one. And we did an episode where me and Dwayne Martin were battling Michael Jackson's on one-on-one. It was amazing. She did an amazing job.
I think I remember seeing
it
that
was
too.
one of the most popular
Yeah, it was
episodes.
funny, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but they wouldn't, because you know, back then, and even now in Canada, you have to hire a certain amount of key people on the Canadian side. They hired this lady. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, so what we gonna do here? She sprays the stuff on me, and I'm looking like, I look ashy. You know, I look like literally that y'all threw like powdered donuts on me. And they're like, no, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna add this other stuff, and it's gonna come out okay. Okay, so while I'm doing it, I'm not realizing what it's looking like through the lens. I'm just in it. I'm just doing it. And by all intents and purposes, I did it to the best of my ability. But let me tell you something. I never look at it. And we had a premiere, mind you. Nobody said shit. In 2000, when it came out, 2004, we were like, oh man, great job. Like, oh yeah, she did. Internet wasn't a thing. But then when somebody, you know, they send me memes every day. You're gonna burn in hell for doing this. So I looked at a scene and I was like, that shit was really bad. Like, it was really bad. But you know what, Dion? I live with it. I roll with the punches. I have fun. At first, initially, when the internet was a thing and I first started getting into, you know, I was hurt. I was like, man, I'm an actor and that. Then I was like, you know what? You know, shit, we all got them.
When you look at the movie now, the makeup is the first thing your brain notices. It does not read as Michael Jackson. It reads as Flex Alexander being slowly buried under flour. The face is too pale, the tones are off, and because he refused to wear the prosthetic nose they had prepared, the illusion never fully comes together. Now, I actually respect Flex for refusing the nose in one sense. There is a version of that movie where the prosthetic makes everything even more grotesque. But without it, you're left with a tall, dark-skinned black man in ghostly makeup trying to physically suggest one of the most recognizable entertainers in history.
Everybody knows when Flex Alexander played Michael Jackson. I just remember this time I was talking about it on the internet. I did a video and I put the picture up, and then Flex Alexander came into my comments and he said, why did you bring this up? Because you did it. Because you did it. But I apologized to him and I told him I would never bring it up again. Sorry, Flex. Let that be a lesson to you. If you are an actor, if you are an artist, if it's great, people are going to talk about it for years to come. And if it's bad, people are going to talk about it for years to come. But you have to think about how Flex Alexander felt on the set of that movie. He had to have known it wasn't working. Like, once they put that makeup on him, the contract was already signed.
To some fans, a bad Michael Jackson portrayal feels disrespectful in a way that goes beyond normal bad acting. Michael Jackson is not just a singer to them. He is childhood, music videos, moonwalks, family parties, genius, controversy, pain, and myth all wrapped into one person. So when a biopic looks cheap, fans take it personally. But Dion Cole gives Flex the funniest advice: embrace it.
Man, let me tell you something real quick, man. All right, let me tell you something real quick. In this business, right, you can get mad or you can get happy.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And I remember I went through this whole super stupid bullshit over some bell bottoms, right? I wore my bell bottoms, right? And motherfuckers went berserk.
I remember.
That I wore these bell bottoms.
Yes.
And I was so hurt and so crushed because people stopped coming to my shows.
Yeah.
They was like, we done fucking with him. I remember this one girl was like, my boyfriend won't let me come to your show. He said, you's a faggot ass nigga and I can't come, but I think you funny. That was her exact words. Wow. And I just was like, wow. It was dudes in Chicago threatening me. I can't come home. It was crazy, right? And I was so hurt because I was like, I put in so much work.
Yes.
And I was wearing the outfit to honor our forefathers,
Yeah.
James Brown,
Yeah.
the Jacksons,
Yes,
everybody. They
yeah.
wore them kind of joints, whatever.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But then it got to the point where I was like, I can let this shit hunt me,
Yeah.
or I can embrace this shit.
Embrace it. Yes.
And I went, all right, y'all think that was some shit?
Right.
Let me show you these other bell bottoms I got, motherfucker.
Yes. Yeah.
You know I'm not.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear me some motherfucking
Yes.
bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Every show.
Yeah.
I had a pair of bell bottoms on. I
Yeah.
came out in that motherfucker like, and was rocking the motherfuckers like fucking.
Yeah.
And it came to a
Right.
thing where it was like.
Yeah.
So sometimes when it comes to these situations, you just gotta embrace that shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, we all human.
Yes.
It hurts
Yeah,
you when
it
you
does.
hear all this shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it does, man.
And people in the internet, they don't give
They don't give
fuck about
listen,
what you going through
at all.
what you feeling. They don't
all.
give a flying fuck. They
Not
gonna
a
come
fuck.
with that
They gonna
shit.
come with
He basically tells him to package the outfit and sell it as a Halloween costume. And honestly, that might be the best thing Flex can do because the meme already exists. The jokes are already out there. Fighting it just gives it more power. Flex seems to understand that now. He has started joking about it himself, doing skits, and even developing stand-up material around the experience. That is probably the healthiest way to deal with it. Because the truth is, Man in the Mirror is part of his legacy whether he likes it or not.